revision. This is Kpsea grade 6 science revision sheet, common Kpsea questions and answers. So in this science, remember we are now dealing with integrated science, grade 6 Kpsea. We have question 1 coming from part of a plant. So plant has got 4 parts. We have roots, we have stem, leaves and flowers. So let me show you the function of roots. Roots absorb water and mineral salts. Stem support upper part of the root of the plant. Leaves make or manufacture plants foods through process called photosynthesis. Then flowers, these are a part of a plant. Flowers, these are a reproductive part of a plant. Question 2 can come from the parts of the body. Parts of the body, tutaangalia lungs, the function of lungs, tutaangalia the function of heart, tutaangalia the function of kidney, and the function of skin. Lungs allow exchange of gases. Heart to pump blood in the body. Kidney to filter the blood. Then skin to remove excess water and salts. Question 3 might come from the blood. Blood components. We have 4 components of blood. Remember, the importance of blood, or the function of blood, is to carry oxygen and nutrients across or throughout the body. Then we have components of blood. We have red blood cells. So these are components of what? Components of the blood. We have red blood cells. We have white blood cells. We have platelets and plasma. So red blood cells carry oxygen. White blood cells fight germs in the body. Then hao wanaitwa askari bodies, yani askaris of the body. Platelets, this one is for blood clotting to prevent excessive loss of blood. Yani it acts as a wire mesh to prevent excessive loss of blood. Then plasma, this one is transport what? Transport carbon dioxide, mineral salts or nutrients in the body, and to remove waste products. Also, red blood cells, white blood cells and platelets are suspended in the plasma. Haya ni maji tu yamebeba hizi vitu na yanakaa yellowish hivi. You see? So, swali linasatoka hapa. Ulizo the components of blood. Remember, you are now predicting integrated science, grade 6, Kpsea this year. Then number 4, question 4 can come from the state of matter. How many states of matter do you know? State of matter, we have solid, we have gases, and liquids. So these are the states of matter. We have 3 states of matter. Then unaweza ulizwa the properties of these 3 states of matter. So kama unakumbuka ile formula, tunasema ma, vo, sha. Sasa nataka kukufunza namna ya kujua ama kutambua the properties of these 3 states of matter using the simplest formula, Alafu mavosha, side unaweka so, li, ga. Then unakatanisha. Unafanya nini? Unakatanisha. Naona vile tumefanya? Tunataka kuangalia the properties of these three states of matter. Ma for mass, vo for volume, sha for shape. So, unakatanisha hivyo. So, ya kwanza for solid, li for liquid, and ga for gases. So, tunawekanga tick, tick, tick. This means that solid has definite mass, definite volume, and definite shape. Then the other one, which we say tick, tick, wrong. This one tells us that liquid has no shape. You can't tell the shape of the liquid. But the liquid can take the shape of the container. But you can't tell the shape of the liquid. But liquid has volume. You can tell us the volume of the liquid. Then you can tell the volume, the mass of the liquid. Then in gases, tunasemaga tick, wrong, wrong. So gases has got mass only, but the rest is indefinite. So we can't tell the volume of gases and the shape of the gas, but it occupies the space where that gas is in. So in short, we have mavosha, soliga, tick, 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 wrong, wrong. This is now the simplest way of understanding the properties of the three states of matter. Number 5, question 5, can you come from heat transfer? So for heat transfer, we have conduction. This one takes place in solids. Conduction in solid. We have convection. This one is in liquid and gases. Then finally we have radiation. This one does not need any medium to be transferred. Inahitaji tu space. Kwa mfano, let me give you an example. Unajua leo ni siku ambayo tuna predict exam. Wanafunzi wangu wananipenda sana tunaposoma kwa sababu nawapatianga mifano. Imagine you are seated next to fireplace. Unapata fireplace, haya ni mawe. Unaona? Umeweka kuni zinawaka. Sio kama unaelewa hii maneno. Unaweka kuni zinafanya nini? Zinawaka. This is the fire. So when a person is seated here, mtu akiwa amekaa chini na ameinua mikono juu, mikono yake ufikiwa na heat through convection. Kwa sababu moto, the hot air inapanda, cold air inashuka. Sasa mikono inafikiwa na moto through convection. Lakini miguu ya huyu mtu, hii ni miguu, the legs, miguu ya huyo mtu inafikiwa na heat through what? Through radiation. So side hii ni radiation, but upande wa juu ni convection. Sio kama umeelewa hii maneno. Ndio maana tukasema can take place in liquid and gases. Liquid ni wakati unapika mchele. Unaona mchele unapanda juu, other particles zinashuka chini, meaning zinaenda na movement of the water. Right together. So another question that can come that area. They can draw a very beautiful diagram like this. Ona vile iko beautiful. Unaona? Then they tell this one is nail. Then kuna wax iko hapa. Then we have nail A, nail B, nail C. We have nail A, B and C. Then hapa wamekuwekea a flame. Anakuambia this one is a candle. This one is a candle. Then these are nails. These are nails. So kama unaelewa hii maneno. These are nails. Then swali la kuuliza, a very simple question, but wanafunzi wanaanguka. Unaulizwa tu, which observation will you make in this diagram? The observation is that after some times, not suddenly, after some times, the nail C will be the first to fall off. Now, you can also say the nail nearest the source of heat will be the first one to fall off. Then B will follow, and A will be the last nail to fall off because transfer of heat in solids is gradual. Remember, this is metal. This is metal. We are talking about metals, transfer of heat in metals. So metals are good conductors of heat. But if this, kama hii ilikuwa wood, if it was wood, then remember the nails will not fall together, because woods are a poor conductor of heat, are bad conductors of heat. So which nail? Which nail? So swali uniwekea hapo kwa comment section. Which nail do you think will be the third to fall off? Which nail do you think will be the third to fall off? Ni gani unaona ni itakuwa ya tatu kuanguka? Kulingana na vile wewe nimekueleza. Which one do you think is the third nail to fall off? Hebu teremsha hiyo jibu hapo kwa comment section haraka. Ili niweze kuendelea niteremshie. Nimeona kuna watu wamedrop. Thank you for those answers. Nimeona wamepata. So thank you. So let us continue to shajibu. So another area, let me tell you another area where the question can come from. Sema energy. Say energy. Energy is another area where a question can come this year. And in energy, I want to explain what is an energy. An energy is the ability to do work. Ability to do work is called energy. Energy comes from sun. Sun is the source. Sun is the main source of the energy. The rest are wind, we have water, and among others. Those are the sources of energy. Here, sound. Sound is energy. You can hear me because of sound. You can see me because of light. Kama hii room haina light, basi huwezi niona. So light is another form of energy. We have water, we have wind, and among others. Another question can come from force. What is force? Force is the pull, push, or lift of an object. Push, pull, lift of an object is called force. Electricity. Electricity, this is gas used in bulbs. You can be asked which gas is used in bulbs. So gas that is used in bulbs is argon. Argon is the gas that is used in bulbs to prevent oxidation or the glowing of the filament. Then still in the same area about electricity, you can be asked what are the good conductors of electricity. So good conductors of electricity, we have brass, not brass. You know some people, kuna watu sasa wanafikiria bra. Unajua bra? Bra. So unasikia mtu anasema bra. So not that bra you know. We are talking about brass. Brass. We have brass, we have aluminium, we have copper. These are good conductors of electricity. And among others, zinc are there. But remember, aluminium is the best conductor of electricity because it has 3 electrons in the outermost energy level. Utajua hiyo ukifika grade 8 anyway. But remember, aluminium is the best conductor of heat and electricity. Ndio maana sufuria zinatengenezwa kwa kutumia aluminium ili iweze kushika moto mwingi. That's the reason, because ina conduct moto mwingi. Ukifika grade 8 utajua sababu. Then bad conductors of electricity. Examples of bad conductors of electricity, we have papers, we have wood, clothes, and etc. These are also called insulators. They are called insulators. So see what, not worry about my board. Maybe hakuna kitu naambia kwa ubao, but I'm just writing the ones for you to understand. So I'm just writing the one insulator. An environment, An environment, you can be asked what is an environment. An environment is what surrounds a living things. So living things can be surrounded by both living and non-living things. So kama sisi tumesurroundwa na ukuta. Kuna kuta side zote nne. So ukuta is part of non-living thing, but it's part of the environment. Right together. Then we have living things surrounding the human beings. And the other animals, we have ants, we have mosquitoes, we have simizi, among others. Those are non-living things. Those are living things surrounding human beings. So in that area about environment, you can be asked, how can you take care of the environment? How do we take care of the environment? Do you remember grade 5? Mahali ambapo mliambiwa, ulisema mambo ya recycling, kuna whatever. So those are the areas where a question can come from. Unaulizwa, how can you take care of the environment? So we can take care of the environment by planting trees, throwing rubbish into the dustbin, recycling waste products, and etc. Health. So health kumbuka, health ni afya. Maswali ya health lazima mwanafunzi aulize swali la health. So hapa tutaangalia malaria. This is malaria caused by female mosquito. Malaria is caused by female mosquito. The name of that female mosquito is called Anopheles mosquito. So this is the female mosquito that causes malaria. Are you together? Yes. So how can we prevent malaria? By sleeping under treated mosquito nets. Now, also you can prevent malaria by draining stagnant water. Why are we doing this? Why are we draining stagnant water? To destroy the breeding sites of the mosquito. Asikuje kuzaana kuzaania hapo kwa hiyo maji ambayo yametuama. So we have asthma. Sema asthma. Asthma is another area where an exam can come from. So nitakuletea maswali ya asthma na vile yanaweza letwa. We have TB. TB is the short form of tuberculosis. We have cholera. So let me give you the symptoms of malaria. Sema malaria. So malaria, we have fever, headache, chills, body weakness, difficulty in breathing, wheezing sound, coughing, whistling ama wheezing sound. Unasikia something inaproduciwa akibreathe in, unasikia sweet. Hiyo ndio inaitwa wheezing sound. Prevention. How can you prevent asthma? Asthma can be prevented by avoiding dust, smoke, and also you can use prescribed inhalers. Note better, asthma is not spread from one person to another. So where's shika asthma to rafiki yako kona asthma? Together. But you should prevent usipata na hizo dust particles ama smoke. You see smoke inaenda kwa mapafu, kwa lungs, ina sticky huko sideways. So hizo ni vitu nyeusi zina sticky kwa sideways. Then unapata huyo mtu anaanza kuwa na nini? Na shida ya asthma. So in short, asthma is not a communicable disease. TB is caused by bacteria. It attacks lungs. It is spread through air. So unapoingia kwa matatu, hakikisha kwamba the windows are open. Make sure the windows are open because pale kuna overcrowding. The places are overcrowded. Usipofanya hivyo, utapata mtu anasakuwa na TB pale ndani na unaambukizwa na ule ugonjwa. Are we together? How do TB spread? TB can spread through air from one person to another. And when we say one person to another, we are talking about infected person, the person who has that disease or that bacteria. Are together? Symptoms. How can you know that you have bacteria? You have TB or tuberculosis? Persistent cough, then dry, persistent cough. Kanakoa chini. So hiyo inamaanisha probably huyu mtu anasakuwa na nini? Na TB. Are you together? Then chest pain. anasikia uchungu sana hapa akikohoa. Weight loss, unapata anaanza kulose weight, kuna fatigue, kuchoka sana. So hizo ni dalili za TB. Prevention, cover your mouth when sneezing and coughing. Get BCG vaccination ikiwa huko umedungwa ile sindano. Then avoid close contact with the infected person. TB mainly can affect lungs. TB affect lungs. I remind you again, this is integrated science grade 6 prediction this year. Cholera. Cholera can be transferred or can be spread through contamination of water and foods. How can we prevent the spread of cholera? Drink clean water, not only clean water but boiled water. Najua nimesema wash hands before and after visiting toilets. Utapata mtu anaenda kuosha mikono akiwa anaenda msalani. Unaona? So tunafaa to wash hands before eating and after visiting the toilets. Cover your food. Ukibakisha chakula kifunikie. Otherwise kitakanyangwa na inzi ambao wamekanyanga wapi? Kule msalani. Note better, cholera spreads very fast where there is poor hygiene. Where there is poor what? Hygiene. Other diseases that can come from this area about healthy is COVID-19. You know, do you remember COVID-19 grade 6 learners? COVID-19 is a viral disease, can be spread or caused by virus. Then you have flu, also known as influenza, spread by virus. HIV/AIDS, spread by virus or caused by virus. We have ringworms, zile zina mashilingi zinamea kwa kichwa, kwa skin, wapi na kadhalika. So those are caused by or spread by fungus but not worms. Wengi wanasemaga ni minyoo. Mtoto akona minyoo, so ni mnunulie dawa. Si minyoo, my friend. Those are fungus, not worms. Composition of air. Composition of the air. Composition of the air. So here swali linaweza kuja rahisi sana. Swali rahisi. Sio kama unaona hiyo swali. Bila swali. Unaona swali. Swali rahisi. Linaweza letwa. Unaambiwa nitrogen. Nitrogen iko na percent ngapi? Nitrogen iko na 78%. Na uses of nitrogen, plants make protein, helps plant to make protein. Helps plant to make protein. Then another function of nitrogen is controls burning. Controls burning. Then number 2, we have oxygen. Symbol of oxygen is O2, but symbol of nitrogen is N2. So na hizo ma symbols they are in grade 7. So oxygen, nayo the percentage of oxygen is 21%. Ina inatumika sana. It's kuandikia but nitakwambia. Oxygen is used by human beings for breathing, to support life. Then also used in hospitals with the people who has difficulty in breathing or breathing problems. We have germination. Germination need oxygen. We have deep mountain climbers and deep sea divers also use oxygen for that matter. Then we have rusting. Rusting also need oxygen. We have carbon dioxide. The symbol yake CO2 capitals. Then this one is 0.03%. This one is used by plants to make food. Used by plants to make food. To make food through process called photosynthesis. Also used by industries to preserve liquids, to preserve beverages, soda and juices. Then we have argon, number 4, not argon, but let's call them rare stroke inert gases. Inert gases now also comprised of 0.03%. 97%. This one comprises of argon, xenon. They're called xenon. Xenon. We have krypton. There are so many. We have neon here. The neon is here. So these are examples of inert gases. And remember, argon is used in bulbs. So this one is used in bulbs. Most of them are used in bulbs. I think ushaelewa hii maneno. So question yenye nasaletwa hapa. So question, which two gases hizi ziko hapa kati ya 78, 21, 0.03 and 0.97, which two gases when combined add up to 1%? Which two gases ukiziunganisha pamoja na kuanga 1%? So the answer is carbon dioxide and inert gases. So carbon dioxide is 0.03, inert gases 0.97. So ukiongeza E na E unapata 1%. So it is carbon dioxide and inert gases. Ukiziongeza zina add up to 1%. 1%. Next, which disease affect lungs and spread through air? Which disease affect lungs and spread through air? The answer is tuberculosis. TB can spread through air and it affects lungs. Which disease causes difficulty in breathing but it does not spread from one person to another? Tumesema ni asthma. Asthma does not spread. The spelling of asthma is A-S-T-H-M-A. This is the correct spelling of asthma. So this one causes difficulty in breathing but cannot be spread from one person to another. Which two gases, when combined, forms the largest part of air? So the answer is nitrogen and oxygen. This one has 78%, this one has 21%. So when you add, you get 99%. So these are the two gases that form the largest part of air when put together. Which gas in the air support burning? Which gas in the air support burning? Drop that answer in the comment section. Which gas in the air that can support burning? Hata wewe mwenyewe sitakwambia kila kitu, hebu changamsha akili kiasi. Which gas in the air support burning? Drop that answer in the comment section. Please in the comment section. Is it oxygen? Acha kupatia multiple choices. Tunaona wameanza kujikuna. Is it oxygen? Is it carbon dioxide? Is it nitrogen? Ama ni inert gases? A, B, C, D. Which gas support burning here? Which gas support burning? So drop the answer in the comments section. Now watu wasikopiani. Don't copy the work of another person. Which gas do plants use to make food? Which gas do plants use to make food? The answer is carbon dioxide. Plants use carbon dioxide to make food through process called photosynthesis.